Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your girl, Sunshine Barbie, also known as Godly Girl Entertainment, also known as Love That Body. How are y'all doing today? So, as you all know, this is a brand new talk show, a brand new news show, reporting to you the latest in hip hop and events around the world. Um, so, I am going to be picking a new name for the show, and I wanted to see if you guys would help me. So, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, any names for me, please leave them in the comment section and we will consider using them for the show. Okay, so I would really appreciate your help on that. Um, so I'm doing really good. I hope everybody is doing great. Today's show is about, make it right, Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy showdown on Versus. So that was like a big deal, huge, big deal. There was about 1.6 million people that were on Versus for this battle. And if you guys don't know, Versus is a platform where different artists can come and battle each other toe to toe for the win. And so at first it started out as Jeezy and T.I., but somehow T.I. wound up declining, and uh, Jeezy went on and asked Gucci. Now, if you guys do not remember, back in 2005, there was a big mess between those two where somebody ended up dead, and Gucci actually wound up going to jail for a long time. And so this feud has been going on between these two artists for about 15 years. They have a lifelong history of foolishness between the two of them. And so, on that rap battle last night, Gucci, he really came for Jeezy. He really was coming at him really hard, and saying some really disrespectful things. And he wound up playing his record called, I don't know if they say record anymore, his song called Truth, which was considered to be the most disrespectful rap battle track that a lot of people have heard, and so it was really pretty bad. And so he really just he came for him during this rap battle. He did not give him an easy time, but at the end of the day, Jeezy, he decided to squash this whole thing. And you can't do nothing but give respect where respect is due. He stood up and was the bigger man to do that. Because Gucci was really going back and forth. Really just stuck on what he was on, but Jeezy really, he took a whole nother approach that we all need to learn how to take sometimes. He took the high road. So you can't do nothing but commend him for that. Um, yeah, so Jeezy went on ahead and squashed this thing. He went on ahead and squashed it. And, I really give a lot of respect to Jeezy for that, because at some point, excuse me, I was a little distracted, but at some point, somebody have to be the bigger man. At some point, somebody have to stand up and say this is enough in order for the drama to end. You know what I mean? And so I'm really glad that happened. I'm really glad that it wound up being Jezzy and Gucci instead of T.I. and Jezzy, because that was very necessary. And so we give mad props to Jezzy for, I do anyways, mad props to Jezzy for standing up and being the bigger man and squashing this whole thing. Um, so basically, if you want to know from my perspective who won, yeah, your boy Gucci Mane, he really, really came with some serious lyrics for that age. He really, really, really tried to, just bum rush this man with these lyrics. And so on that end, yes, he came with some wild lyrics. But on the other hand, Jeezy stood up and he was the bigger man and he was like, we're gonna squash this whole thing. And he stuck with that and he was grounded on that. So I say Jeezy won. That's just my opinion. Jeezy said two things that really caught my ear. He talked about them being the culture, and it's true. What kind of example are we setting for our culture and as a culture? And he talked about, setting an example for kids, passing this same mess down to our kids. You know what I mean? If they see us display foolish and ignorant acts and they see us handling everything with violence, that's what they're gonna do. And so he really made some good points about that, and that you can't argue with that unless you're crazy. So hey, all respect to Jeezy, the snowman, that's what they call him. So yeah, I definitely think it was pretty awesome that these two men could come together and hash this thing out, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, communication. If we all learn to communicate with each other, then a lot of things will not have to get out of hand. Communication rules the nation. I think it's conversation rules the nation, but we're going to say communication rules the nation, because communication is conversation and you got to talk stuff out. You got to talk things out in order to keep things smooth, and you got to talk things out in order to resolve things, So we must learn to communicate properly and respectfully with one another if we're going to get anywhere, And so, again, that was an awesome, really awesome battle, awesome time in history, I think. Um, where we got to see two brothers squash their beef and move forward. And it's unfortunate that, Pop Smoke, I think it's M3 or something like that. I don't want to squash his name. King Von, these people didn't get a chance to do that. Unfortunately, they'll never have that chance again. And, it shouldn't have to come to that. It shouldn't have to come to that. All we have to do is learn how to treat each other with more respect and kindness and communicate. So, big ups to Jeezy, for being, I say that, I done said that 3 times, and y'all get the picture. Um, Props to Jeezy for just being a bigger man and really wanting to squash that thing and move forward. So there you have it. This is your girl, Sunshine Barbie. I hope that you guys will like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. And I hope that we can shed a positive light on some of the stuff that's happening, in the world, and, bring you guys some really meaningful content. So if you guys have any suggestions on content that I can bring to you, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. If there's any topic that you would like for me to discuss, leave me a comment. If you have a suggestion for a show name, leave me a comment. Or you just want to talk about this rap battle between Jezzy and Gucci Mane. So, I wish both of the brothers the best, and wish them much peace and blessings, and hope that they continue this truth that they have come to agreement on. I hope it's not something that will be here today and gone tomorrow. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up, because you just don't know how you've influenced a lot of people to do the right thing, to squash that bull crap and get on with your life, live your life, So, you guys have really set a positive example, whether you know it or not. And we need to see more of that. We definitely need to see more people coming together and squashing these beefs, and just letting the BS not, invade our mind. So many other things that we could be thinking about and spending our time on than going back and forth with this foolishness. So, this is your girl, Sunshine Barbie, once again. I love you guys, and I really enjoy spending time with you. And I will see you again. Y'all take it easy and have a good night. Peace.